108 names of Ganesha explained. 1 Akuratha, one with mouse as his charioteer. Lord Ganesha, with a huge body, has a small mouse as his charioteer. The hugeness matters little when the study of life principles is considered. The soul may be the greatest or the smallest. This represents life in its totality, and Lord Ganesha is suggestive of these cosmic aspects. 2 Amit, one who has no comparison. Ganesha is the embodiment of Om, the symbol of the great God. He is the eternal spirit, the beginning of all beginnings, beyond comparison. 3 Avanesh, master of the whole earth. As a rotund, elephant-faced figure, Lord Ganesha is the lord and master of the whole earth. He is the protector of the visible world and leader of the helpless, destroying all evil and obstacles. 4 Avina, without obstacles. The mighty, massive Ganesha, mounted on his vehicle, bestows everything desired if his devotees chant his name with fervor and devotion. He is also responsible in keeping away all obstacles from their path. 5 Bachandra, sporting the moon crest. A moon crest adorns the forehead of Lord Ganesha. It denotes a pot of nectar, providing divine coolness to the wearer. It also denotes intelligence and mental enlightenment, the moon being the symbol of mind and peace. 6 Bhima, gigantic. The massive Lord Ganesha reposes on the jeweled throne with the snare, the humulus and the lotus flower in his hands. On his forehead poses the moon. He is four-armed, has a single tusk, a trunk askew, a pot-belly, and he is gigantic. 7 Bhuvanpati, Lord of the Lords. Bhuvanpati is the great God himself, to whom even the Trinity Vishnu the protector, Shiva the destroyer, and Brahma the creator pay obeisance and propitiate him to save the world from evil. 8 Buddhipraya, bestower of knowledge. Buddhipraya, the repository of knowledge, bestows guileless discretion to the worshipper. As ruler of the Muladhara chakra or plexus, he arouses a person's latent energy or life force to take him to the divine light. 9 Devadeva, Lord of all lords. Lord Ganesha is the master of all. He is always worshipped in the three worlds by all, and is the first to be reverenced among the celestials. 10 Devantakanashakarin, destroyer of demons. Lord Ganesha, the destroyer of evil, slew the powerful demons, re-establishing righteousness and peace in the three worlds. 11 Devavrata, acceptor of all penances. The elephant-faced Ganesha is propitiated by all as he is auspiciousness personified. He is the granter of boons and responds to penances of his devotees. 12 Devendrashika, protector of the gods. Lord Ganesha, protector of the gods, is their beloved. With a large form, who has the mouse as his vehicle, he is the embodiment of peace and tranquility, the giver of peace to all. 13 Dharmic, one who favors charity. The great Lord Ganesha is gentle, forgiving and compassionate. He likes to prod man with his goad to the path of righteousness and truth so that he can learn to be charitable. 14 Dhumravana, smoke-colored body. The smoke-hued Ganesha is the beloved lord of gods and mortals. His body is sometimes compared with a red lotus. His hands are ornamented with gem-studded bangles and his whole smoke-colored image is enchanting. 15 Dvaimatura, son of two mothers. Goddess Parvati created a child from the perspiration that came off her body. She lowered him into the river Ganga and he grew into a large being. Both Parvati and Ganga claimed to be his mother. 16 Ekakshara, of the single syllable. Lord Ganesha is the symbol of a single syllable Om, the symbol of the great God. He is also known as Pranava, the sound from which the world emanated. 17 Ekadanta, he of single tusk. The rotund, massive Ganesha sports a single tusk, a broken one, which symbolizes him as beyond the rules of cosmic orderliness, as he is the cosmos itself. The broken tusk represents the shedding of the ego. 18 Ekadrishta, single-tusked. The single-tusked Ganesha stands for one direction. He gathers information from various directions, but having decided his course of direction, he does not waver. The single tusk represents the non-dualistic nature of reality. 19 Gajakana, elephant-eyed. The elephant-eyed Ganesha is the embodiment of goodness and virtue, his size belying his non-violent nature. The small eyes radiate wisdom and compassion, powerful, yet gentle. 20 Gajanana, elephant-faced. Lord Ganesha in the form of Gajanana, with an elephant face, is deemed to be a very auspicious symbol, warding off possible mishaps and troubles. He stands for power and strength. 21 Gajavakra, elephant trunk. Ganesha with his twisted trunk is symbolic of his vast knowledge and powers of discrimination, vital for spiritual progress. The curved trunk is shaped like Om, also symbolic of the life force, energy. 22 Gajavaktra, elephant-mouthed. The elephant-mouthed Ganesha is very fond of sweets, with a huge belly signifying wealth and the Modaka sweet in his hand, symbolic of the sweetness of the realized inner self. He personifies love. 23 Gauri Suta, son of Gauri. Gauri is another name of goddess Parvati. Gauri Suta is Lord Ganesha, the deft son of Gauri. He enlightens and causes his mother's face to blossom with his love and devotion. 24 Heramba, beloved of the mother. Lord Ganesha is Heramba, the fire-headed protector of the weak. He is his mother's beloved, and is her protector. 25 Kapil, tawny-colored. The tawny-colored elephant-faced Ganesha is the god of wisdom who teaches that the path of success and achievement is through the use of intellect, and that through wisdom alone can one reach salvation. 26 Kripakaram, who is merciful. Lord Ganesha, as Kripakaram, wavy with profound kindness, is the sea exhibited by his eyes. He is ever merciful and the beacon of divine fight. 27 Kshipra, quick-acting. Handsome of appearance and red in color like the hibiscus flower, he holds his broken tusk, noose, gourd, and sprig of the wish-fulfilling tree in his hands and a pot of precious gems in his trunk. 28 Lambodara, huge-bellied. The big-bellied Ganesha is the symbol of the whole universe, all that is conceivable in the whole cosmos from which all events of the world emerge. It is symbolic of his capacity to assimilate the whole information. 29 Maheshwaram, Lord of the Universe. Maheshwaram, from whom the universe is born, is the eternal Brahman. All the elements earth, fire, air, water and ether are manifest in him. He is the supreme Lord of the universe. 30 Mangalamurti, the auspicious. Lord Ganesha is the personification of all that is auspicious. He who was worshipped by Lord Shiva before his vanquishing Tripurashu, by Lord Vishnu before his tying of Bali in the rope, by Lord Brahma before creating the world, by Parvati before her slaying the demon Manisha, is Mangalamurti. 31 Music Vahan, he with the mouse as his vehicle. Lord Ganesha, with his massive body, favors the mouse as his beloved vehicle. The mouse, known to cause great havoc, is kept under the control of Ganesha by serving as his vehicle. 32 Namasthetu, destroyer of all sins. Lord Ganesha is the sea fire to end the sea. He purges the devotees of all sins by incinerating the sins and impieties by his holy fire. 33 Pashin, one who sits like a rock. Lord Ganesha is infinite and consciousness personified, solid and unwavering like a rock, who is unshakable, invincible, the seat of infinite power, the pure essence of a luminous mind. 34 Pitamba, wearer of yellow clothes. Lord Ganesha, who wears clothes of white and yellow, personifies purity and uniqueness. With a deep knowledge of the self, he is the eternal spirit who is changeless yet causes change all around. 35 Pramod, Lord of the place. As Pramod, Lord Ganesha is the only refuge of the shelterless as he is Lord of the place. He is the Lord of the gods, the repository of wisdom, the seat of spiritual awakening, from whom creation has come. 36 Sarvatman, blesser of the universe. He who dwells in every heart in a secret manner, by whose command this entire world exists. Who is infinite and the enlighter of the hearts, by knowledge, he is Sarvatman, Lord Ganesha. 37 Shubhan, one who is auspicious. A prayer to Lord Ganesha precedes, Eveda, all worship for he is auspicious, Labvalks, and nothing can take place without invoking his name. For he is the remover of obstacles in one's path, and the guarantor of success in all ventures. 38 Shweta, white color. The huge-bellied Lord Ganesha, with an elephant face, a single tusk which is askew, has his body and clothes white, being worshipped on the shore of ocean of milk with white flowers. His face beams the beatitude, Svtlame. 39 Siddhyata, bestower of success. The chanting of Lord Ganesha's name will pay rich dividends in the form of being bestowed with success. The Lord is the bestower of the desired abilities. 40 Swarup, lover of beauty. Lord Ganesha, the master of resourcefulness and perfection in all spheres, is a lover of beauty. His awkward body signifies that outward form has no connection with inner beauty and spiritual perfection. 41 Vakratunda, askew-trunked. Lord Ganesha, the single-tusked one, is attributed with an askew proboscis or trunk, which symbolizes power, capable of destroying all obstacles and evil. 42 Vinayaraja, Lord of all obstacles. The veritable scepter to destroy all objects, Lord Ganesha is invincible. He is the inimitable jungle fire who destroys the jungle of troubles for his devotees. He is the destroyer of multitudes of obstacles. 43 Vikat, of the monstrous figure. Lord Ganesha, the most adorable one, adored by all gods, is endowed with a huge, monstrous body, symbolizing unity of the primeval forest denizen with man, combining the physical energies of mortals. 44 Yogadhipa, lover of meditation. Lord Ganesha is the fountainhead of wisdom, the great God, that eternal truth, that eternal reality. His name is chanted at the beginning and end of meditation at all times. 45 Alampata, the eternal, by whose puissance, Varenba, denums, this world of illusion is manifest, whose creation is this universe, who is the Lord of all gods and creation, he is the eternal, Lord Ganesha. 46 Anantachidrupamayam, infinite and consciousness personified. He who is the root cause of the worlds, who is uniquely manifest in the hearts of all, can be realized only by concentrated meditation. Lord Ganesha, the infinite, is beyond distinctions and beginning. 47 Balaganapati, the beloved child. Lord Ganesha is adored by all the gods, even by the four-faced Brahma, and Lord Indra. As the elephant fist child, he is the color of the rays of the rising sun. 48 Bhupati, Lord of the Lords. Bhupati, also called Ganapati, is the Lord of the Lords, the master of the Ganas or celestial hordes. He is worshipped by Brahma himself and is worshipped in all the three worlds. 49 Buddhanath, Lord of Wisdom. Lord Ganesha, the Lord of Wisdom, is the repository of all knowledge. His illimitable erudition makes even Goddess Saraswati and Sage Narada bow their heads in awe. 50 Buddhavyata, God of Wisdom. By chanting Lord Ganesha's name day in and day out, one gets richer by imbibing all knowledge and wisdom from him, who is of enlightened heart and unwavering wisdom. 51 Chaturbhujatai, four-armed. The four-armed Ganesha is an embodiment of truth, discretion, having control over money, power and bondage. These four arms represent the four castes, Brahmin, Kshatriya, Vaishya, and Shudra, symbolically indicating his divinity. 52 Durga, the invincible. Ganesha, the elephant-faced, pot-bellied lord, is infinite strength and power personified. He is deathless, has no beginning or end, he is invincible. 53 Ashanputra, son of Shiva. Lord Ganesha is the elder son of Lord Shiva and Parvati. He is the elephant-faced son, having a simple broken tusk and a trunk that is askew. He is the delight of them. 54 Gadadhara, wielder of the mace. As Gadadhara, Lord Ganesha wields powerful weapons for destroying demons of evil. The Gada or mace is the divine weapon used to wipe out evil and slay the Asuras. 55 Gajananti, elephant-faced. The elephant-faced Lord Ganesha is one-tusked, has a large body with a huge belly, and is capable of destroying all obstacles. 56 Ganadhakshaya, Lord of the Celestial Hordes. Lord Ganesha is the chief of the group of gods, the Celestials. He is the first to be worshipped by the gods and mortals alike. He is the Lord of all, he surveys the master of the earth, the universe, the cosmos, all creation. 57 Ganadhakshina, Lord of the Celestials. Lord Ganesha is the Lord of the gods and is the beloved of all. As the chief and supreme god among gods, he is worshipped by all. 58 Ganapati, Lord of the Ganas. Lord Ganesha is also called Ganapati, the Lord of the Celestial Hordes. He is the supreme deity, Lord Almighty, who rules over the entire kingdom of the gods. 59 Gunina, Lord of all virtues. Gunina, the Lord of all virtues, is grace personified, making everything auspicious. His immense grace and radiance is supreme and ethereal, and is adored by one and all. 60 Haridra, the Golden One. Lord Ganesha, although smoke-colored, is the Golden One, as he has a moon crest on his forehead, a sacred thread in the form of a serpent round his body, cheeks anointed with a vermilion paste, glowing golden like the rays of the sun. 61 Kavisha, Lord of Poets. Ganesha is the Lord of Wisdom from whom emanates knowledge that is divine. All poets invoke his grace before picking up their pens, for he is the Lord of Poets from whose divine pen flow divine words. 62 Kirti, Lover of Music. Lord Ganesha is Nada Brahman, Lord of Music. He is the repository of knowledge and a mine of virtues from whom emanates illimitable erudition, and cosmic music and rhythm. 63 Krish in Gaksha, black yellowish brown-eyed. Lord Ganesha, whose eyes radiate power, compassion, wisdom and love, is omnipotent and infinite. His small eyes dazzle with the exuberance of the fight of a million suns. 64 Kshamakaram, abode of forgiveness. Constant and regular chanting of Lord Ganesha's name is a sure path for atonement of sins. He is the abode of forgiveness, the seat of compassion, and most forgiving. Repose faith in him and he will protect you. 65 Lambekana, large-eared. The large-eared Ganesha is a mine of information gathered from all directions. His large ears are used for winnowing information, retaining only the essentials. 66 Mahabala, extremely strong. Lord Ganesha, with his huge body, is symbolic of the cosmos or the universe. He is extremely strong and powerful, endowed with intellectual prowess. 67 Mahiganapati, the omnipotent and all-powerful. Lord Ganesha, the Almighty, the Supreme Infinite, is omnipotent and all-powerful. His infinite form is beyond man's comprehension, and is limitless. 68 Manome, conqueror of one's heart. Lord Ganesha is the god of all people, big and small, educated and illiterate. He is compassionate and forgiving, wise and intellectual. With his huge body, gentle eyes and calm countenance, he fills one's heart with love. 69 Mrityunjaya, deathless. The infinite Lord Ganesha has no beginning or end. He is deathless and the root cause of the creation. He is the embodiment of Om, the symbol of the great God who has no end and is invincible. 70 Mudakaram, abode of joy. Lord Ganesha is the home of Siddhi and Buddhi, the repository of knowledge and the abode of joy. He bestows happiness and welfare to all. 71 Muktidaya, giver of eternal peace. Muktidaya is Lord Ganesha who grants security to his devotees, thereby providing eternal peace. He destroys all the obstacles that one may face when entreated by his devotees. 72 Nadaprathithista, lover of music. Lord Ganesha is symbolic of the music and rhythm of the cosmos. He loves music and sometimes a veena is one of the attributes seen in his hands. He is the patron of music and dance. 73 Nandana, son of Lord Shiva. Nandana, son of Lord Shiva, is the mind-born son of Lord Shiva, or, as popularly believed, the creation of Parvati. He is the elder son of Shankara, and the beloved of his mother, Uma. 74 Nideswaram, master of all kinds of treasures. Lord Ganesha, the repository of knowledge, is adorable, with his plump body, his tusk broken and single. His is the Lord of all wealth, material as well as spiritual, endowed with intrinsic qualities that command the respect of all. 75 Prathamsha, one who holds the first place. Lord Ganesha, the eternal spirit, the Brahman, is the god of auspiciousness, holding the first place. He is the beginning of all beginnings, worshipped by Mahisha and other gods. 76 Purush, the supreme authority. Lord Ganesh is Purush, the supreme authority. He is the omniscient Lord Almighty who rules over the entire universe. He is the ultimate reality, the one truth, the manifest spirit. 77 Rakta, red-colored. Lord Ganesha's body hue is compared to the red lotus and his tusk to the vermilion blood marks. when it is thrust into his enemies for destruction. 78 Rudrapriya, beloved of Shiva. Lord Ganesha, the beloved son of Shiva, is the master of all, whose virtuous qualities are orison by even the creator, Brahma. He is Shiva's revered and noble son. 79 Sarvedavatman, acceptor of celestial offerings. As Lord of the gods, Lord Ganesha is happy to accept the loving offerings of the celestials. They adore and worship him, and as their master, and he bestows his grace on them. 80 Sarvasiddhanta, provider of adeptness to his disciples. The repository of wisdom and knowledge, Lord Ganesha bestows success on his devotees. He who chants his name continually will be sure of being blessed with the ability to be adept in all his actions. 81 Shambhavi, son of Parvati. Lord Ganesha is the son of Lord Shankar and goddess Parvati. He is the playfully deft son and is adored by his parents. He enlightens and causes his mother's face to blossom with love for him. 82 Shashivarnam, moon complex ioned. He who is attired in a white garment and who is all-pervading, is Lord Ganesha, the elephant-faced lord with a moon complexion that glows brightly, indicating mental enlightenment, the moon being the symbol of peace. 83 Shurparkani, large-eared. Lord Ganesha is the lord with large ears. These large ears serve the purpose of gathering information from all possible directions. Like a winnowing basket, his ears are receptive and attuned to every mortal's cry of woe or praise. 84 Shubhagunakanan, mine of all virtues. Lord Ganesha is the lord of all treasures and virtues, symbolic of perfection and infinite beauty. He is compassionate, forgiving, endearing and protector of all that is good. 85 Siddhipriya, bestower of boons. Siddhipriya is Lord Ganesha who grants the desires and boons of his devotees. Being compassionate and large-hearted, the elephant-faced Ganesha fulfills the wishes of worshippers. 86 Siddhivinayaka, bestower of success. Lord Ganesha's huge potbelly is symbolic of wealth and success. He bestows both on his devotees, being the kind and compassionate Lord who grants them boons and showers them with success. 87 Skanda Purvaja, older than Skanda. Ganesha is the older son of Shiva and Parvati, and brother of Skanda, Karthik. He is the destroyer of the Asura's pride, and protector of the weak and helpless. He protects and loves his brother Skanda. 88 Sumukha, of auspicious and pleasant visage. His strange visage is in the form of Om, the sound symbolic of the cosmic reality. Ganesha, with the bulky body, stands for the cosmos in its entirety. He is the symbol of auspiciousness. 89 Shurishwaram, Lord of all the gods. Shurishwaram is Lord Ganesha as head of the Ganas or celestials. He is the supreme being, the foremost being, the very cause of the creation of the cosmos, Lord Almighty. 90 Taran, the youthful. The young Ganesha, ever youthful, is wisdom personified. His huge body takes on the color of red like the noonday sun, depicting the strength of youth. 91 Udanda, punisher of evil. Udanda is Lord Ganesha as punisher of evil. He also forgives those who seek his pardon. He is the vanquisher of demons and remover of all obstacles. 92 Umaputra, son of Uma. Uma, another name of Parvati, desired to have a son. Lord Shiva granted her wish and Ganesha took form. He is the beloved son of Uma, her delight, and obedient servant, ever ready to serve her. 93 Varaganapati, bestower of boons. Ganesha is the bestower of all fruits of desire and granter of all adeptness that his worshippers seek. He is magnanimous and forgiving, being a wealth of knowledge and wisdom. 94 Varaprada, granter of boons. Lord Ganesha grants boons to his devotees. He is most efficacious. He gives knowledge to the seeker of wisdom, prosperity to those desiring wealth, issues to the childless, and guidance to the attainment of spiritual liberation. 95 Varadavinayaka, bestower of bounty and success. The massive Ganesha, the granter of boons to his devotees, is the guarantor of success in all ventures. His devotees need never fear failure. As the benefactor of his devotees, he is greatly adored by them. 96 Viraganapati, the valiant warrior. The red-complexioned Ganesha is sometimes attributed with 8 pairs of arms, holding a bow, arrow, goblin, spear, hammer, mace, pickaxe, serpent, banner, trident, discus, gourd, noose, battle axe, sword and shield, all signs of a valiant warrior. 97 Vidavari, repository of all knowledge. Lord Ganesha is the god of wisdom. He incinerates ignorance by his divine fire and enlightens by his knowledge. He is a gold mine of knowledge and wisdom. 98 Vinahara, destroyer of evil. Vinahara is Lord Ganesha, who, like a vigorous wind, scatters away and destroys the dark clouds of evil. His name's mere recollection removes all sins. 99 Vinahata, destroyer of obstacles. Lord Ganesha is a veritable scepter that destroys all obstacles. He is the destroyer of multitudes of obstacles, destroyer of all afflictions. 100 Vinanashin, destroyer of obstacles. The askew-trunked Ganesha, also called Vinanashin, is the destroyer of all impediments. He is the destroyer of darkness created by obstacles. 101 Vinayarajendra, lord of all obstacles. The noble Ganesha is the king of all the factors causing obstacles. He causes obstacles for the demons and enemies, causing them to stumble and be vanquished. 102 Vinavinashanaya, destroyer of all afflictions. The four-armed Ganesha is sometimes attributed with 8 pairs of hands that are symbolic of destruction of evil. He protects his devotees by destroying all afflictions. 103 Vinishwar, lord of all obstacles. Vinishwar, the only sun to destroy the darkness caused by obstacles, the only fire to incinerate the jungle of impediments, the only Garuda to browbeat the haughty snakes of troubles, is the Lord of all obstacles. 104 Vinayaka, Lord of all. As Vinayaka, Lord Ganesha is the supreme leader of all, being endowed with special qualities. He is the chief of all the celestial demigods, and is ever adored by them. 105 Vishwamukha, Lord of the universe. Lord Ganesha is the supreme reality, the Atman of all. He is the witness of all that is happening in the world. He is the Lord of the universe, the supreme being who has no beginning, who has no end. 106 Yagnakaya, acceptor of sacrificial fires. The calm and majestic Ganesha, with the strength and power of an elephant, is the Lord of the universe. He evokes great love and accepts the sacrificial fires offered to him by gods and mortals. 107 Yashaskaram, giver of fame and glory. Lord Ganesha is worshipped by both the Devas and the Asuras, for he is the Lord of the gods. He gives prosperity, fame and glory to all the worlds, shining with a lustrous glow. 108 Yashvasan, the popular. The pot-bellied, askew-trunked single-tusked Ganesha is popularly the beloved of all. He is the subject of those who sing his praise, the jewel from whose face flows nectar.